Hello friends, in the series on income tax cases, today we will discuss a very pointed issue which was before Mumbai ITAT bench. The issue before the bench was that if assessee purchases a property and the agreement to sell is entered in 2007, most of the payment is made in 2007, but the possession of the property is acquired by the assessee in 2011, and if the assessee sells that property in future, so at the time of calculating the capital gain, whether the assessee will get the benefit of indexation from 2007, that is the date of agreement to sell, or from 2011, that is from the date of possession of the property. This issue has been decided by the bench in the case of Braj Kishore Singh versus Assessing Officer International Taxation, and this case is reported in 138 ITR Tribunal at page number 633, and the date of the judgment is 23rd June 2025. The facts of the present case are like this. In the present case, the assessee was a non-resident Indian. The assessee has not filed his return of income. The assessee has sold property during the financial year which was relevant to the assessment year 15-16. So, the assessing officer issued the notice to the assessee under section 148 to examine the taxability of the sale of that property. Because the assessee has not filed the return of income under section 139 subsection 1, so the assessing officer was justified in issuing the notice under section 148 because the assessing officer was having concrete information that the assessee has sold the immovable property for a sale consideration of rupees 70 lakh. The notice was issued, the assessee filed the return of income, and in response to the notices, the assessee filed detailed documents, that is computation of income, the agreement to sell, the sale deed, and the expenses to incur, the detail of the expenses to make the sale effective. When the assessment proceedings were going on, the assessing officer found that the assessee has calculated the capital gain by taking the indexation from the year 2007, that is from the date of agreement to sell. The assessing officer was of the view that in the present case, the indexation should be calculated from the year 2011, that is the year of possession, and not from the date of agreement to sell. Accordingly, the matter was referred to the DRP because the assessee was a non-resident Indian, and the DRP was also concurrent with the view of the assessing officer, and accordingly the benefit of indexation was not granted to the assessee from 2007, but it was granted from the year 2011, that is from the date of the possession of that property. In the present case, the pointed issue for the litigation was that for calculating the capital gain, whether the year of agreement to sell is to be taken as the date of acquisition of the property, or the date of possession is to be taken as the date of acquisition of the properties. When the matter was being heard by the Honorable Tribunal, the Tribunal was of the very considered view that in the present case, the assessee got to hold the asset from the agreement to sell. The Tribunal said that in the present case, the agreement to sell was entered in 2007, most of the payment was made in 2007, and the assessee got all the rights of the property in 2007. So, the assessing officer has erred in taking the date of acquisition as the date of possession in spite of date of agreement to sell. So, accordingly, the Tribunal gave the relief to the assessee on the issue that the date of acquisition will be the date of agreement to sell for the purpose of calculating the cost of acquisition. In the present case, the assessee raised another ground also regarding the deductibility of the expenses of rupees 2.32 lakh for the additional amenities for that property. For that limited matter, the Tribunal remanded the matter back to the assessing officer. Friends, this case is very important because sometimes just because of some very little issue, the taxability of the assessee gets very affected. From this case, it is very clear that the date of acquisition is to be taken from the date of agreement to sell and not from the date of possession of that property. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case, the name of the case is Braj Kishore Singh versus Assessing Officer, International Taxation, and this case is reported in 138 ITR Tribunal at page number 633, and the date of the judgment is 23rd June 2025. Thank you, friends.